Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, it has been 3 years since I've said that. And it feels so freaking good to be back. Like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know if I should catch you guys up in this video, if I should catch you guys up in another video, if I should let you guys know what's going on. I will say, we're not 18 anymore. We're 26. We're grown. We got married. And so many things have happened in life. But with turning 26 a couple weeks ago, I wanted to start my first video back by teaching you guys 26 things that I've learned by the age of 26. So let's get into it. We're gonna start off with number 1. Learn to say no. This has been a problem for me literally my entire life. And now at 26, my favorite thing is to say no. Because when it comes to me asking for something, nobody's scared to tell me no. So you know what? I started saying no. And guess what? People don't like when you give them a dose of their own medicine. So learn to say no. Number 2, vocalize when you feel uncomfortable. This is so freaking important. Most people end up in the most insane situations because they're scared to speak up and say that they're uncomfortable. Now that I'm older, I've realized how important it is to let people know how you're feeling, and if they don't respect your boundaries or if they don't respect you feeling uncomfortable, then you should learn that those aren't the type of people that you should be around. Number 3, speak up for yourself always. No one has your back like you have your own. Do I even need to elaborate? Speak up for yourself. This is something that I learned last year. I'll do a story time when I can speak about it, but for right now, I am not able to speak about it publicly. But speak up for yourself. If you're ever in a position where you're being treated unfairly, where you feel like you're being wronged, speak up for yourself. Say how you feel. At the end of the day, most of the time, those people already don't like you anyways. So what do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. Speak up for yourself and let it be known how you're feeling, because nobody will ever speak up for you and nobody will ever have your back like you have your own back. Number 4, get that refund. I don't care if it's 25 cents. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $100. Get your refund. You guys, get your refund. Even if you have to go out of your way and go the extra mile, you work so hard for your money. You need to get your refund, and you'd be surprised how much things add up over time. Like, if I would calculate all the refunds I could have possibly gotten, I would have had a lot more money, okay? Get your freaking refund. Number 5, save your money, because you never know what will happen. With the economy we're living in, how the world works, just how things are going right now, you never know when a rainy day is gonna come. And trust me, within the past 2 years, I have lost jobs. I have been in situations where I'm like, crap, like what am I gonna do next? And I have learned how to save my money. My favorite feature, I'm not sure what bank you guys bank with, but with my bank and my bank account, I have an automatic setting where every 2 weeks, $300 gets put from my checkings to my savings account. And if you guys don't know the rules for your savings, they don't exist. You don't see them. Money just gets put into them and you ignore it like it's not there. Do not touch it. Save your money. Nothing's wrong to like nice things. Nothing's wrong to purchase things. Nothing's wrong to go out to eat. But if you can save your money, save your freaking money. Number 6, you only deserve what you put out. If you're putting out bad energy, negative energy, that's what you deserve, and that's exactly what you're going to get. So always be kind, always put out good energy, because karma is a real thing and good karma will come back to you. Number 7, prioritize your health and fitness. You really are what you eat. I know this is something that we have literally heard our entire life, but you guys, this year alone, and like, well, it's literally like January 15th, but last year and this year coming that we're in now, I have been prioritizing my health and my fitness to the max. I have gone through a lot of stomach issues, a lot of weight fluctuation. One day I'm this weight and one day I'm that weight, and trust me, it's so freaking hard. But if you put whole, healthy, nutritious food into your body, you guys will see the change. It's literally night and day. When I eat junk food, fast food, fried foods, that's when I have no motivation. I have brain fog. I don't feel well. I'm achy everywhere. My stomach hurts. I'm groggy. I don't want to get up. I don't want to work out. But when I put whole, nutritious foods into my body, I'm unstoppable. Like, I can literally walk 10 miles if I have a good breakfast. So please prioritize your health and fitness. You will thank yourself in the long run. Number 8, it is never too late to start. This is something that I have struggled with myself for the past couple years being off of YouTube. I've always felt like, oh, it's too late. I missed my mark. I'll never be able to create content. I'll never make something out of myself for making my content and something that I'm passionate about. But trust me, anything you set your mind to, you can achieve, and we can work on this together. We can hold each other accountable. You guys can literally DM me, where's that video, where's that post, because it is really never too late to start. And you really have to get over that fear and anxiety of starting, because without starting, you're already failing. Think about that. That hit me hard. When my husband told me that, my husband was like, you're already failing because you haven't started. I was like, Jesus, okay, let me sit my butt down and film my video. If they wanted you to know, they would have told you. This is, oh my gosh, you guys, this is something that is so freaking important. I went through a situation maybe over 2 years ago where somebody that I thought was close to me was going through some life-changing stuff. And girl, I didn't find out until everybody else knew. And I was just like, I thought we were closer than that. So if they wanted you to know, they would have told you. And clearly she didn't want me to know, so she didn't tell me anything. But everybody else knew, but I didn't. Don't dwell too much on it. Just know your boundaries, set your boundaries. And when something exciting is going on in your life, let them find out with the rest of the world too. Number 10, do not envy people in their success. You don't know what they did to get there. This is so freaking important. I feel like I say this is so important before every single like quote I give you guys, but it really is super important. There's so many times where we get on social media and we see people have certain things that we may want in life, and you just never know exactly what they did to get to where they are. And I'm not saying that everybody has to do something bad to get to where they are, but there's really some situations that I have seen with my own 2 eyes that people really do crazy things to have some of the things that they have. So do not envy anybody. Your time will come. Don't worry about what he or she did to get what they have. They have it because of what they did. You're gonna get it because of what you do. Okay? Number 11, you're never as alone as you think you are. There are so many times where I'm going through something and I'm like, wow, I'm the only person in the world that's going through this. There's 7 billion other people in the world, and I promise you, you're not the only person that's going through what you're going through. And there is a light at the end of every single tunnel. Trust me, you will come out on the better end. You just have to keep going and know that you're not alone. There's so many people going through what you're going through. Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if you don't know anybody personally, there's 7 billion people here. There is somebody that's going through what you're going through. Number 12, people will use your kindness for weakness. This doesn't mean that you need to stop being nice. This just means you have to be mindful to who you're being nice to. All my life, my biggest insecurity was people telling me that I'm too nice. And I just never understood what that meant, because I was like, I'm just a nice person. Like, you're telling me I'm too nice? Like, my biggest fault in myself is me being too nice, until I realized that me being nice is what causes people to literally walk all over me, to treat me how they want to treat me. Now I know who to be nice to. Be nice to people who are nice to you. Don't be nice to people who don't deserve your kindness. 13, you probably won't have a lot of friends if you're not a superficial person. If you are not a materialistic, superficial, envious, jealous person, you probably won't have a lot of friends, and that's okay, because you don't need to be around people like that anyways. There's so many times where I've lost friends just for calling them out or for speaking out about something that I morally know is wrong, but because they want to fit in, or they're just superficial or super materialistic, I just end up not clicking with them, and we just end up stop being friends. So just so you know, if you're a person that has morals and that's not superficial and materialistic and will call somebody out if they're wrong, you probably will not have a lot of friends. Invest in great quality jewelry and clothes. This is something that my mom has taught me. Don't get me wrong, I love fast fashion. I shop on Fashion Nova, I shop on Shein, I shop on all these different brands, but it's really important to invest in good quality clothing, because it really saves you money in the long run. When we shop on Fashion Nova or Shein, when you wash the clothes or when you wear them once, they might get stretched out or tear or look not as new anymore. But when you shop good quality items, you can literally have them for the rest of your life. So all your staples and basics, just make sure you're buying really good quality items, so you just don't have to spend money buying them over and over. Even if you don't feel like it, you're very blessed. There's somebody that wishes that they were in your position. This is something that I have to constantly remind myself of. At the end of the day, I'm a human being. Because things aren't going how I want them to go, I tend to feel like, oh, where is my blessing? Like, I don't have anything to be grateful for, when I literally have everything to be grateful for. I woke up, I have food, I have clothes, I have hot water, I have a vehicle, I have money to go to the grocery store. I have so many things that people wish that they could have. And when you're thankful for the little things, that's when the bigger things come. So always be grateful and be mindful that some of the simple luxuries that we have in life, some people don't. 16, your mom will be your best friend. Be nice to her. Somebody call teenage Leia and tell her this, because growing up, I was so mean to my mom. I didn't listen to my mom. I didn't want to hang out with my mom. And now my mom lives across the country, and I would do anything to live close to my mom again. Me and my mom are best friends. That is the first person I talk to in the morning, the last person I talk to at night, and I just love my mommy. So be nice to your parents. It's their first time living too. They're learning just as much as you are. So be kind, and trust me, the older you get, you will realize your parent will end up being your best friend. Spend quality time with the people you love. You never know when will be their last day. As somebody who have lost people that I love more than anything in this world. One thing I wish was that I spent more time with them. I called them more. I told them how much I appreciated them when they were here. And this is something now that I try to do. I always let people know that I love them, I care about them, I cherish them, because you just never know when somebody's last day will be, or when your last day will be. At the end of the day, this life here on earth is not forever. So love on the people who love you and let them know how much you appreciate them. Don't adjust your boundaries for anybody. When you start adjusting your boundaries for people, that shows them that you don't respect yourself and that you don't really care. Always let people know that you do not play about yourself. So never, ever, ever move around your boundaries for anybody, because nobody's gonna have your back like you have yours. Your relationship with God is the only relationship that really matters at the end of the day. He is the last person that we have to answer to. So make sure that you are strengthening your relationship with God. Faith, get in your Bible. This is something that I have to remind myself of. I literally have like Bible quotes that come into my phone. I have like a little widget on my phone that sets a new Bible quote every couple hours. Fix your relationship with God. It is so important. It's okay to end friendships and relationships that do not serve you. I'm not saying in the sense of like money wise or materialistic wise. I'm saying in the sense of you deserve to be around people who help you be a better person, who make you want to wake up every single morning and be your best self. And they also deserve that from you. Never let anyone pull you out of character. It's never worth it. Again, can somebody tell teenage Leia this? Because teenage Leia used to crash out. Now, I try my hardest to never let anybody pull me out of character, because at the end of the day, you're rewarding them. That's exactly what they want. They want you to crash out. They want to be able to turn around and be like, oh my God, look, she's crazy, I told you. Never let anybody pull you out of character. They're not worth your time. Comparison is the killer of all joy. This is something that I'm still working on myself. Being somebody that was on YouTube and have not made a video in 3 years, it's literally because of comparison. Comparison killed my love for content creating. I would literally get on YouTube and I would be like, oh, my video doesn't look like hers, my skin doesn't look like hers, my makeup is not coming out like hers, my body isn't like hers, until I ended up just not making content on a whole. And I missed out on 3 years of creating content. Y'all don't even know who I am anymore. So it is really very important not to compare yourself to anybody. If somebody wanted that type of content that the other person was putting out, they would go to their page. But they're watching you because they like you for you. They like your content. They like what you're putting out. So that's something that I'm also reminding myself of every single day, that people watch me because they want to see me. They don't want to see anybody else. If they wanted to see them, they would be on their page. But you're on mine. And I'm glad to have you here. Power of tongue is so real. Anything that you put out into the universe, that's what you get. So make sure you speak highly over yourself, over your peers, over your family, over your relationship, over your career. Because any negative things that you put into the universe is very strong. That will come right back to you. Positive things only. Don't sign anything without reading it. I don't care if it's small, big, whatever. Do not sign anything without reading it. And if you need an extra set of eyes to read it, please have somebody read it over with you. Do not put your hand on any paper to sign anything if you have not read it thoroughly and understand. Take it from me that used to not care and that used to sign their signature away on everything. Do not do that to yourself, please. Read and understand. Read all the terms and conditions. Read the fine print before you sign. Understand people for who they are, but that doesn't mean you need to accept them. It's very important to leave people right where they have you messed up, because that is who they are as a person. Even though in your head you have them set at the highest standard, if that's not who they are, That's just not who they are. It's important to understand who they are, but that doesn't mean you need to accept them in your life. 26, let your present self do something for your future self. Again, it could be small or big. Small in the sense of wash the dishes before you go to sleep, because you in the morning will be pissed that you were waking up to a sink full of dishes. Fold your clothes, put them away. This is something that I still struggle with, but every single time I do it, me the other day is so happy, like, oh, I'm so glad I washed those dishes last night. I'm so glad I did my laundry yesterday. Your future self will thank you. And it could be bigger things. Set yourself up now, so for when you're older, you don't have to worry about anything, because you put in the hard work with your past self. Alright, you guys, that is 26 things that I've learned by the age of 26. Truthfully, being back on YouTube after 3 years is freaking crazy, but it feels so amazing to be here, and I'm so thankful for each and every single one of you. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.